Welcome to Dil Ki Baat with AK. In this episode, we are going to talk about silence in relationships. So, is silence necessary all the time in a relationship? Before that, we talk about the major consequences of silence that a person has to face during a relationship period. So, in a relationship, it's always better to talk about the problem rather than to assume. In today's recent time, what is happening is we are not going to talk about the root cause. And for your mental peace, you cut them off, your partners. For self peace, it's like I'm not going to be involved in that argument that are not good for me, for my mental peace, my well being. I will not involve myself in this. It's your relationship, dear. It's your relationship. It's your responsibility. Self. When you are in a relation, how can you say that word self? Love means sacrifices. And when you get in a relationship with someone, you sacrifice your heart space, mind space, spiritual space. So when you have a misunderstanding or anything that put your relationship on an extinction state, does silence help? No. It can lead to a drastic situation, lead to more chaos. So does this sort of silence make any sense? Yes, that's true that silence can stop many chaos and wars when argument is unnecessary and meaningless, that can make a simple thing more tragic, or that outcome is not good, or that can cause more complexities to happen, that can ruin rather than to nurture your relation. But if your relation is at stake and conversation needs your voice and your actions, then that silence will create chaos, and that time it has to break. If not, it will engulf your, or if not yours, your partner will get affected. What you want, what your partner want, at that moment is very necessary rather than to be silent. If you have done any mistake or guilt that cause your silence, and because of that you are silent, then trust me, that silence has to break, has to put an end. Sometimes what happened, it's like we have not committed any sort of mistakes, and you put yourself on a silent note. There are a lot of things that a person goes through around the world, and what he sees or she sees get into their head. And if that time your silence doesn't put an end, their mind started to work in other things. Your silence should be in a positive manner, not in a negative manner on a particular person's mind, because mind is a place where a lot of things happen, and that one thing is assumptions. Because of that, many wars happened. Silence is not correct always. Sometimes it has to break to make some serious healthy noise to save bonds with you, your own self, and your loved ones. Thank you for listening. Thank you.